Got it?
Psalm 83, verse 2. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head.
All right, so they that hate thee. All right, who are the people that hate the Lord, man? You so-called Edomites. All right? And how do you hate the Lord? You show that you hate the Lord by erecting statues like this, man. Because in reality, this is wickedness, like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
All right? This is wickedness because this is a monument to the destruction of the Lord's people, man, who are still in slavery today in America, man. All right?
And it says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones.
All right? And what's that crafty counsel? All right? The so-called Illuminati, man. All right? The so-called shadow government. What people are calling now the deep state. All right? You international banking family. All right? The ones who funded the ships for Christopher Columbus to come over here. All right? They took crafty counsel against the children of the Lord, man.
Yo, those summon meetings, you know?
Yeah.
The word summon means top of a mountain.
Yeah.
You know? Because that's why in the scriptures, the governments are referred to as mountains. You know? The governments are referred to as mountains, meaning the heads of the governments of the different lands.
All right? Read that again in 3.
It says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and have consulted against thy hidden ones.
All right? And they consulted against thy hidden ones, which is the Lord's people, man. All right?
Go on. And it says, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
All right? And that is the #1 thing that the conquistadors came and did, man. And the first thing that they did to rob our identity was to take our power from us, man. All right? And put that image of that white Jesus. All right? They took our language, all right? That's why I can speak Spanish. All right? That's why all those people in the Caribbean speak Spanish and English. All right? Because those are not our native languages, man. They took our language from us. They took our power from us. And why they did that? All right? So that they can cut us off from being a nation. And that's exactly what they did. All right? You ask your typical Negro or Hispanic out there, all right? You ask them, what's your nation? And they're going to say Jamaican. All right? They're going to say, I'm an African American. They're going to say, I'm Dominican. All right? They're going to say, I'm Puerto Rican. They're going to say, I'm Mexican. All right? Because we don't know, our people don't know who they are no more, man. All right? And that's in the scriptures, man. It says so that we may cut off the nation, all right? So they will not know who they are. All right? Read it again, brother.
Scriptures say that he oppressed a man and his heritage. Verse 3, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee.
All right, and that's that one consent. That's all you nations, right? That's all you nations, starting with the so-called white man, but it's all you nations, man.
Right.
United Nations.
Yeah, exactly, like the United Nations, man. All right? It's you Arabs, you Chinese, it's everyone, man. Every other nation that ain't the nation of Israel. All right? They all consulted together, man, to take us out. All right? Because they know that as a nation, we're the most powerful people in the world, man. That's why we got the best athletes. That's why we got the best talent. All right? Yeah, that's why we got the best minds. All right?
Yeah.
So keeping us divided and keeping us out of the loop, as they say, is beneficial to them because they can stay in power longer.
That's right.
All right? But Lord willing, us doing this work out here, we're slowly bringing our people back, man. The ones who can get it, the elect. All right? And this so-called kingdom's going to go down, man, according to the scriptures. All right?
And it says, the tabernacles of Edom, the Ishmaelites, Edom was the first one, man.
Yeah.
Edom was the top nation of the enemies of the Lord, man. You are numero uno. When we got out of the land of Egypt, who was the first tribe to come up against us? The first nation. Esau, Amalek. So you are numero uno on Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's hit list, man.
The most wanted. The most wanted.
It says, the tabernacles of Edom, the Ishmaelites, which is the so-called Arabs, the Arabs and the Africans got together with those so-called white men to bring us into captivity. The Arabs built the ships, and the so-called Africans got us out of our land. You know, and it says of Moab, which is the so-called Chinese, and the Hagarenes, Gebal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's right. It says Philistines, man. Along with the inhabitants of Tyre. You know, that's the so-called Africans, man. You know? They all got a confederacy together to say, look, that's why it says that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance, man. And that happened to Salaki, man. And that happened to us, man. For a period of time, we didn't know who we was as a people, you know? But Yahweh Shah is bringing that in remembrance to the nation of Israel is, man. Through his prophets, and that's what these nations sought to do. When you have your name taken away from you, you cease to be a nation, man.
Yeah.
And that's what Edom, like the brother said, Edom was the #1. And then you got the Arabs, you got the Chinese, the Japanese.
Yeah.
They all came in together, like the elder said, United Nations, man. Because you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're not represented in the United Nations, man. All right? Why? Because the elites know who we are, but we're not represented, man. All right? But the prophets of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, is representing the nation of Israel, man.
That's right.
All right? Starting with the elect of the nation of Israel.
Got a preacher. Okay, Elder. Zechariah 2:8. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory have he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you, toucheth the apple of his eye. So yeah, we are the apple of the Lord's eye, man. And as a man, you ain't want nobody to touch your goddamn eye. You'll punch them in the goddamn face. So how much more these heathen nations that's constantly poking at the Lord's eye by oppressing his people, giving his people this, tricking the people that thinking that America is the way to live, tricking his people that if you go to school, get a good degree, you'll live the American dream. But don't know that you're getting more debt, more slavery, more oppression. You'll take more drugs, more alcohol to try to escape the illusion that the American dream is real. But come to find out the American dream is just an American nightmare. That this devil is the founder of. He is the founder of the illusion of the nightmare that you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans live in.
America's a mirage. You know, when you're in the desert, you're thirsty, you're hungry, you're going to see things that are not there, you know?
Yeah.
So America's like a mirage, you know?
And that's the spirit, brother, that you said that. Because the scriptures say that we're famished. We're famished. We're seeking for food and water, but we can't find it. But guess what? The Lord set up a remnant that is going to find it.
Right.
They're going to find the bread of life. They're going to find the living waters. All right?
And if you pointed at that statue, and I'm looking at it now, but that statue, each one of those things is a ship. Because remember, he had 3 ships. And there was like La Pinta, La Niña, and La Santa Maria. Those are the 3 ships right there, man. And they're in the statue. All right? And that's just, and I just noticed that. And those are probably some of the ships that shipped some of you Native Americans back to Spain, man.
Probably, hell. There's a definite, brother.